Hello everybody, Big Beardy back again, and before the proper video starts, my week in the life of, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who is supporting this channel and everyone who has jumped on Discord so far for the Big Beardy Discord. Lots of people on there. We're starting to share ideas, speak about problems we have, share information, which is exactly why I set it up. I've still got a lot of work to do on it. I want to add more stuff to it, but thank you so much to those people. But the only way it's going to get better and it's going to be, it's going to work for more people is if more people join. As simple as that. It's completely free. Go check it out. Link down below. Give it a click. Like it, don't like it, I don't mind. Go on there, but to get the most out of it, more and more people need to join. So please give it a check out. And yeah, this is my week in the life. Hello everybody, Big Beardy back again with another week in the life of. I had a great response from the one I did last week. I was not expecting it. I just sort of threw the video out to show you what it was like during lockdown, and a lot of you really liked it. So obviously I listen to what you say. If you like the videos, I'll do more videos in that fashion. I'll keep doing the stuff I usually do, but I'll throw some more of these out there. So it's actually Tuesday, so a bit of a weird week in the life of. I did a video yesterday, about 5 o'clock at night, in my kitchen, and it looked terrible. Absolute dog shit. And I thought, I can't put that on video. You know, I know what I do with my videos aren't exactly Spielberg, but I have certain standards. Not very high, but I still have standards. So I've sort of refilmed it. So let me go through what I'm going through. I'm having an awful week, I'll be honest. But I'm always having an awful week, because I'm a courier driver and we like to moan about shit. So yesterday I wasn't out on the road. I've got a couple of guys in, putting a new boiler in, fixing stuff in the house, and my local customers have all told me they are now out of work for the next few weeks at least. Probably till about a week after lockdown, because that has screwed everyone over. So I've finally been hit, like a lot of other people have with my local stuff. They've sort of dried up. So, didn't work yesterday, woke up this morning, 1st of December, 1st of the Christmas month, and obviously didn't have any work, so I've taken the plunge. I've done what I do every year at this time, usually. It's something I don't like doing, but it makes sense, and I've got myself some multi-drops, starting from Thursday. So no multi-drops today. I don't know if I'm going to have work tomorrow or not. I might just say, fuck it, let's leave it, get on the multi-drops, and let's take it easy all the way to Christmas, which would be nice. A little bit less stress. It's weekly pay. For those of you who ask me about multi-drops, how much I get paid, this one's paying me $180 a day. So it's not the 200 I want, but in this current climate, I will take what I can get. So, and it's secure work. It's probably through to, I think he said middle of January, if I want it. Then again, I'm self-employed, so I can leave at any time. When work starts picking up again, I can jump off it. But that's what, like I said before loads of times, having multi-drops is, one of the big advantages of it is having a period of work when you know you're going to get money in. Also the low mileage. So, yay! But I've got a bit of a confession to make, as it were. Or I wanted to say something. I started this channel for a few reasons. But when I started, I gave myself some rules I was going to follow. First one was only ever talk about shit you know about. So that's why when you listen to my videos, I don't talk about Amazon Flex, for example. I never have. I've mentioned it, but I've never talked about it because I've never done it. So I can't really give an opinion on something I've never actually done. I think that's wrong. The other thing, one of the other rules was just be honest. You know, don't sugarcoat stuff. Don't bullshit stuff. If you think it's good, say it's good. If you think it's bad, you think it's bad. And I think I can say this on this type of video because this is the sort of video where I can just talk shit. You can hear him probably drilling, doing stuff for my boiler. So, that in mind, the other day I was thinking, what is this channel to me now? When I started, it was just a bit of fun. It was just something for me to do because I'm a workaholic, and when I'm not a workaholic, I do stupid ideas, and some of them is start YouTube channels. It's, you know, just what I do. Ask my friends, they also I'm a bit mental. So, but it's evolved into more than that. Since I hit that sort of 1,000 subscriber mark, which was just a goal of mine, it's like, now you're monetized. Well, they say you're monetized. I haven't made a penny yet. Because you've got to wait for a pin, and then you've got to sign up to AdSense and all this other shit before they even start paying you. So I haven't made a penny from YouTube yet. But I sort of look at it as my second job now. And if I'm going to do this as a second job, I'm going to do it properly. And that means I've got to do good content. And if my channel is about talking about being a courier, then I should know more about different apps and stuff. So what I did yesterday with my day at home is I signed up to 4 new apps of various different things. I'm going to sign up to a couple more, and I'm going to try them all out. And that way I can give you an opinion on them, not just the usual stuff I do. I know I talk about multi drops, I know I talk about certain companies that's just shit. I know I talk about CX because I use the CX. But there's a lot of other companies out there which I don't talk about, and I should be. So I've signed up to a load. What I'm hoping I'll get from this is there'll be a nice new startup which is really good and pays next to no, you don't have to pay a lot, which would be great. But I think we all know, the people in the game, people who've been in this a while, the CX sort of has a monopoly on everything, and the reason for that is, for you to have a good app for courier drivers, it's a vicious circle. There's got to be plenty of work on there for the courier drivers to actually get work, and there's got to be plenty of couriers on there for the shippers to put the work on there so they can get the work done. Problem is, when you start up, you have neither. And if you have one and not the other, the ones that you do have are just going to leave. So it's very difficult for a startup company who's designing a new app or a new system or a new website or whatever it may be for this industry to actually get going, because you need both parts of it to be working at the same time. So, well, that's what I think anyway. People might put me wrong on that. So I've signed up for Flex, Amazon Flex. I've signed up for the courier platform. I signed up for I think it's called Gorf or something like that. Something weird. It's a weird app, but I saw it. It was for couriers. I thought I'd give it a go. And another one, which I can't remember. I haven't signed up for Shipley. I'm already signed on to Shipley, but it's just not the way I want to do business. I think Shipley's a game of, you're moving lots of little items, and you've got to plan a route. And I just want to get up, here's my job, bang, go and do it. I don't want to have to be, right, I've got to pick up a chair from there and then pick up this from that customer and this, and it's just asking for trouble, I think. So that's why I don't do Shipley. So that's why I've never done a video on it. If you do use it, please let people know what it's like. But I'm not the one for that. So I've signed up to them. I'm going to sign up for a load more, and I'm going to try them out, as long as they don't cost me a fortune. Because, like I said, I'm not making that YouTube bang yet. One day maybe, but as long as they don't cost too much, I will start using them, and I will give you a full review on every single one, hopefully. So that way you have a more informed opinion, and I might find one and it blows everything else out the water, which would be fantastic. I would love to have the perfect app for doing what I do. I might find them and realise, actually, what we've got is what we've got. I don't know till I try them. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But Monday, like I said, bit of a blowout. Tuesday today, lads are obviously still working on the boiler. I'm not, like I said, my customers are all dried up. There is work out there. It's a bit weird because Norfolk seems to be having the same amount of work as it always does, which sounds fantastic, but Norfolk never has any work in the first place, so it's not that great. Everywhere else has gone down, and Norfolk should be like, yeah, we've got free places that you can ship out of. That's it, don't worry about it. So today, with in mind that I'll probably be starting on Thursday doing the multi-drops, I'm going to get my shit in order, record some YouTube stuff. If you're watching this, you've probably already heard my video, which is about the new Discord, the way to communicate with each other, which is fantastic. Please go check it out. The only way that works is if everyone jumps on it and everyone uses it, and the more people that use it, the better it will be. So please go give it a go. And I'll speak to you either tonight if I do get any work, or tomorrow, and let you know what's going on before I start doing the dreaded multi-drops. And then I'll start showing you how fun multi-drops are. I'm actually doing work out of DPD, which I've not done before. I've not worked out DPD before. I've worked out of, I'm trying to think of all the ones I work for now. Hermes, I've done a lot of work for. Parcel Force, I've done a lot of work for. Brain went there now. DX, I've done some work for, and there was another one, which was a real small one. But yeah, so I'll let you know how DPD is, give you some insight into that. But yeah, 180 a day for the multi-drops, which is a good rate. Like I said, I wouldn't want to go lower than 160, and I would pray for 200. See, it's one of those, like, Parcel Force came along, and I've worked for them a lot there and said, oh listen, we've got the work again now, it's 200 a day. I would probably just jump on them, unless DPT is really good, because I enjoyed working for Parcel Force. That was one of the things, like I said, I don't enjoy multi-drops, but I actually enjoyed working for Parcel Force. And they're good chaps there, good chaps. So, that's been my Monday and Tuesday roll into one. I'm going to record some stuff, get it flinged out to you. I hope everyone's all right out there. I said sorry about the long intro and just talking about shit, but I felt like I needed to say it, and it didn't need its own video. It just needs to be part of one of these Week in the Life of. And I'm really glad everyone enjoyed last week's. You're probably not going to enjoy this one as much because I've just been babbling. But we'll see what the rest of the week brings, and I will show you hopefully some of the lovely Norfolk. I'll get some scenal shots for you so you can have a look around. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello everybody, it's Thursday, I've skipped today. So I was really busy yesterday. I was trying to figure out for the longest time how to get my video to work properly with everything. So I just did the video yesterday for the tutorial for Discord, and I must have recorded it 12 times, and I'm still not 100% happy with it, I'll be honest. I sometimes just sort of babble on when I'm trying to explain things. But yeah, got that done, and got a load of stuff done around the house because the boiler dudes finished yesterday, and I had to clean up, you know, put things back where they should be and all that sort of stuff. But we got it done. So I'm on the multi-drops now. Just want to say a massive thank you to Stu, who helped me out with the Discord thing. He was actually the one who sort of said, hey, we should use this, or you should use this, Big Beardy, for your because he knew I was trying to come up with an idea to help everyone. And I sort of went, yeah, that makes sense, that does. So cheers, Stu. Love you, my man. So I'm on the multi-drops, and I'm doing a little experiment today. I'm actually right in the middle of the city, about a mile from the depot which I picked up from. So I'm going to see if I can figure out how many miles it is for city runs. I'm on 249 miles left on the clock. We're going to see how many I have left over. Now this isn't going to be exact. People will have longer runs and all that sort of stuff, but I'm going to 249 at the moment. When I get back to the depot, I'm going to have a look at any miles. I'm going to tell you how much it costs you, or how many miles you will be expected to do like central city. I'm right in the middle of Norwich. Anyone who knows Norwich, I'm right near where Toys R Us used to be. Literally down the road from that, where that industrial estate is. So that's where I picked up from. So right in the centre of the city, and I'm doing all these little businesses and stuff around it. So let's see how much in a city will cost you for a day's work in petrol compared to countryside. I know how much it's going to cost you. You can easily go for 100 miles doing the countryside, easily. So usually I'll say it's around 50 to 70, but I've done some big country ones before and it's been like 100 miles. So we'll have a look, and I'll give you some pictures of the city and give you a little view when I'm out and about. And yeah, I haven't got a lot today. I've only got 70 drops. 70 drops. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. I'll take 70 drops every day of the week. That's easy, and it's in the city, so I'm not travelling far. That's why I've got time to stop and do this video. So I'll get back to you in probably about 5-6 hours when I've finished, because it shouldn't take me much longer than that, or if something interesting happens. Now, when it comes to multi-drops, I spoke about this before. There's two different techniques. There's the smash and run, and there's the walker. I'm a walker, I love walking. But there's those people who will literally drive to every single address, dropping off at every single one. And I've literally just seen someone do it, and I thought it was hilarious, because they dropped off 4 parcels. I was counting, and I dropped off 5. I dropped off less. And if you look down the street, just normal street, parcels going all along the street. He stopped off at the first one down there, stopped, dropped, next one stopped, drop, next one stopped, drop. I've parked, as you can see, in the middle of the street, and I just walked 2 down there and 3 down there. And I'm not using any petrol whatsoever. I'm just using my feet, and I was the same time as him stopping, dropping, knocking, blah 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 blah. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. It's not good for your van. I suggest if you're in the city, middle of the city, walk it. It's a lot easier, it's a lot more fun, and you get out and you get some fresh air and you see some stuff. So that's my tip for the day. In a city, be a walker. Okay people, so it's Friday now. I was going to record when I finished yesterday, but it's that time of year. By 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's pitch black, and trying to film in the cab with no light, it makes the picture a bit crap. So I thought I'd just leave it to the morning and give you a little bit better. So I've got a few things I need to cover. First of all, I need to make a little bit of an apology. Well, not really apology, but just clear something up. Yesterday I was talking about people who drive to each stop and jump out and run and throw it, and it's like, for me, it seems like a waste of petrol, and it's not great for the van, and is it necessary? And then I thought, well, hang on a sec. There are some people out there that work for certain companies that pay, do pay per parcel, and I do know that if you don't hit your time slot, you get penalised financially. They let's say you're going to get paid £1 a parcel, you might get paid 90p for that parcel if you miss that time slot. I think it works like that. Anyone out there who knows it better than me, please correct me if I'm wrong on that. But as far as I'm aware, if you had like a time slot between 12 and 2 and you didn't get there by 2 o'clock, any parcel that was meant to be in that time slot that didn't get there in time, you would get penalised on. So that would explain it. So anyone who does do that sort of real quick, I take it back. I prefer doing my way, but then again, I don't have the restraints of hitting time slots. I've just got to deliver as many as possible. So, I'm not going to get penalised if I don't hit a time slot. You will. So I apologise if you watched it a little bit and it was like, well, hang on a sec. If I do that, I'm never going to make my time slots. Now, there is advantages and disadvantages of doing both. If you've got a bit more of a relaxed day like I do, I like walking it. Plus, it's a lot less stress. But I completely understand. So there you go. That's that little project. Next up, the petrol experiment. So we 249 miles was on the clock yesterday when I started my run. When I finished, I'd done about 45 miles. So that is one of the big advantages of multi-drops. Being able to do those, get paid for the day, and then low mileage. It really is one of the good things about it, because this is only if you're in the city though. If in the countryside, you can double or even triple what I said. You can do 100 miles easy in the countryside. But if you're in the city, that's the advantage. Doing that, just doing sort of 40, 50 miles a day means you only have to fill up maybe once a week. So your fuel costs will be what? Let's say 90 quid for the week. Whereas if you're doing same day long distance, you're looking at 300 probably. So you're actually probably less than 90 quid. I probably did a tenner in fuel? So 50 quid? So it is a massive advantage. Now you might be thinking, well, why don't you just stay on multi-drops? Well, I've mentioned this before. The problem with that is you're limiting to yourself to how much money you can make. Yes, you're not spending much on fuel, but you're making that 160, 180, 200 pound a day, which isn't bad. On the same day stuff, you might do that 180 miles, get paid, let's say £100 a mile, £180, but you've probably only done 4 hours work. You can get another job, you can get a second, you can get a third job, and that's when you really start making that money. Yes, you're still spending more on fuel, but you're going to make a lot more money. So it's how you want it. It's how you want to do it. But yeah, so that's sort of my there was something else I was going to mention, and it's completely gone out of my head. So if I remember it in a second, I'll let you know. But yeah, so first of all, just that apology to those drivers who do that technique, and that was the fuel experiment. As you can see, let's say 50 miles a day. So you'll do 250 miles a week, just on the job. Obviously, that's not getting to and from and doing all your other little bits you need to do, but just on the job. When you're really in a city, like I'm literally in the centre of Norwich, so I can't get more central. You go out a little bit further, it'll be a little bit more, and so on and so forth. So yeah, just want to say that. But it's Friday. Oh, that was the thing. How have I forgotten this? People on the Discord might have seen this. I had a little accident yesterday. I reversed into a post. I put a big dent in my bumper. What happened was I drove up to... I was driving around this little estate, and I went around a corner, and for some reason on some of the estates in Norwich, they've blocked half the road off, so you can't get to the other end of you have to go around another way to get there. It might be to do with people speeding or something like that, trying to slow the traffic down. So I came around this corner and it was blocked, and I thought, oh bollocks. So I pulled over, looked on my phone to try and find a route round to where I wanted to go, because it was too far to walk it all the way down. It was, you're talking a 10-minute walk there and back if I'd walked it. So it took me 3 or 4 minutes to figure out how to get round to that street, because obviously the sat-nav was taking me through this bollard thing, which I didn't know was there. Anyway, in the 3-4 minutes it took me to figure out where it was, I completely forgot when I pulled over I had gone past a lamppost. Or it was actually just a big metal pole with, it didn't have a sign on it, it was just a pole. So, of course, there was a street next to me. In my brain I thought, oh no, I'll just reverse back a bit and I can go up that street and I can turn around and go the way I was going to. And so I just started reversing. And because it was in my blind spot and I couldn't see it in the rearview mirrors, I went straight into it. Massive clap. Thought I'd hit a car. Jumped out. Saw the post bouncing about. People were running out their houses going, what happened? And I was like, don't worry. I just smashed the post. The post won, by the way. Beat the fuck out of my van. So yeah, so it's dented the step down bumper, and it's put a little dent in the door, which it hasn't affected the sensors or anything. I should be able to bash it out. I tried last night, but I didn't have the right stuff to do it, and I'm probably gonna need to buy a new bumper because I don't think I'm gonna be able to straighten it. I've tried. I'm gonna try again over the weekend, but if not, I'll have to buy a new one. So yeah, fun. Even the big beardy one has the odd hiccup once in a while. So that was my day. It was all right day yesterday, but that was a bit of a pain in the ass. So there you go. I'll let you know what happens for the rest of the day, and yeah, I'll see you in a sec. So real quick announcement. We just had 12 seconds of snow. Might be a white Christmas. You never know. Now it's rain again. So. Oh well, just thought I'd let you know, okay? See you in a bit. So party people, that was my week in the life of. I know it wasn't the busiest. I know we didn't have a huge amount of work on, but had its moments, you know. Little bump in the back of the van, doing some multi drops, seeing what's going on, and it's the weekend, so I'm going for a little walk in the countryside. You can't really beat this, can you? Look at that, letting my hair down, literally, and having a walk in the country. But please like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy these videos, I might start doing them on a regular basis again, seeing that people seem to enjoy them. And check out the Discord. More people jump on that, the better. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, be safe out there and have a great day.